Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is the Nokia 6.1 Plus, the same smartphone that was launched in China as the X6. This comes with a 5.8-inch Full HD Plus display with a 19:9 aspect ratio and a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on the front. And this has a 2.5D curved arc glass, and thanks to that size of 5.8 inch and also with that notch on the top, the phone is quite comfortable to hold and use. On the back is a glossy but actually a glass built on the back, and it's very glossy as well as reflective, and it is a fingerprint magnet based on what we have used so far. Though the smudges and the fingerprints can be easily cleaned, the main point of the phone is that it's very comfortable to hold, and in this price range most of the phones have now switched to about 6.2-inch screen size. If you take phones from Xiaomi itself as well as the phones from Oppo and Vivo, most of them have a screen size of 6.2 and 6.3 inch, while this one with the 5.8-inch display has better comfort when compared to them. Getting internally, this phone comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 636 chipset, which is the same that was powering the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro, and it has the stock Android that is based on the Android One program, which most of the Nokia smartphones have now switched on to. So there's that promise of the regular Android updates, and which is a guaranteed update for up to 2 years, which is the Android letter upgrades, which you see for the Android Pie, and then it would be even for the Android Q, that's the next version next year. And there's 3 years of monthly security updates promised on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Getting on the back of the phone, the camera combination given here is a dual lens cameras with a 16MP camera having an autofocus with f2.0 aperture, and the secondary camera is a 5MP one with the f2.4 aperture, but that's a monochrome camera that is here to take most of the details of the capture and also to record the depth while taking portrait shots. On the front there's a 16MP camera with the f2.0 aperture. For the battery, the Nokia 6.1 Plus comes with a 3060 mAh battery, which is a non-removable one, and there is a fast charging support for up to Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, though in the box you get only a 5V2A charger. And for the unboxing, if you open the box package, firstly what you see here is this smartphone itself with that glossy back and the comfort feel. Then these are a couple of booklets, that's the quick start guide and the product and safety information. And next, these are two accessories that are given here, that's the 5V2A power adapter, and finally the USB Type-C cable, which indicates that a phone supports USB Type-C connectivity. Now getting back into the physical aspect of the smartphone, on the front is that notch display, and on the front is that 16MP camera along with the earpiece grill and a set of sensors. Towards the bottom is that Nokia branding on the chin of the device. On the bottom is that USB Type-C connectivity port and the speaker grill as well as the microphone. On the top is the 3.5mm headset jack and the secondary microphone. On the right are the buttons, the power button as well as the volume rocker buttons. And on the left is that tray for the SIM cards, where you see one normal SIM card tray, and the second one supports either a SIM card or a microSD card. So it's a hybrid SIM tray. Getting into the interface, it's the basic Android, that's the stock Android, but one good thing about this is that it is a little bit modified, where you see a few options that are not seen on the regular stock Android devices. There's that open camera application given as well, but the fingerprint sensor given on the back doesn't help only with the unlocking of the device, but there are those couple of functions that are added here, which you see mostly on the Honor and Huawei smartphones, where dragging down the fingerprint sensor would actually drag down the notification panel and the quick settings for you, and that is quite helpful here. In the camera application, there are quite a lot of options, and thanks to how this is coming with the dual lens camera combination, you see the options for that portrait mode, as well as there's that dual mode and the single mode, which is both the one of those features on the Nokia smartphones, helping take advantage of the two cameras together, where you can have either the dual at 50-50 ratio, or you can have picture in picture and change the size based on your preferences. And if you switch that to the front facing camera as well, you see most of the same options. And going into the video recording, you can see that this supports 4K video recording, and on the front facing camera you can record 1080p videos. And with the video there's also that time lapse as well as the slow motion videos that can be captured with this back camera of the Nokia 6.1 Plus. So these are a few camera samples that I'm attaching here for you to check how good the camera is, and these are some initial shots. This is not the full camera review, so we can't give you the verdict of the camera, though on the initial impressions it does look quite good with the camera here, especially the rear camera, but you should have to wait for the full review that will be coming out in a few days. And this was a quick unboxing and hands-on of the Nokia 6.1 Plus smartphone that is launched today in India. I hope you like this video. If you have any other questions, do let me know and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.